Seneca Speaks.
Students, teachers, and staff. This is what makes the populace of schools. In general, they do not work without the others. You can't only talk about the struggles of one specific group. What do the others feel like? It is not like only the teachers struggle. Everyone has something that may slow them down, but today we're looking at the struggles of students.
Over the years of being here, I have been slacking. I have not really been on top of my things, but as I'm trying to get back on top of them, as I'm trying to keep my work up and actually get my grades up, it has been a struggle. Hello, my name is Eddie Spence, and I'm a senior at Seneca High School.
For the first 2 years here at Seneca, I didn't get a very good 9th grade math education. Didn't get a very good 10th grade because I just work off packets, so I didn't really absorb anything. And now I feel disadvantaged going into further stages of high school.
My name is Alan Razik, and I'm a senior here at Seneca High School.
As I've entered junior year, a lot of teachers have been piling on a lot of work, and I have a job. I work 6 hours a night typically. I've been I used to be a take it home and do it kind of kid, finding the motivation to do the work in school so I can not fall behind has been a big struggle, but I've been getting through it. My name's Roman Roundtree. I'm a junior at Seneca High School.
What you heard just shows that there is a big issue. Stress from school doesn't just stay in school, but also goes home, and it can affect students. It affects sleep, mental health, and overall motivation. When students feel overwhelmed, it becomes harder to stay focused and learning. Then it becomes to feel like school is a chore instead of an opportunity. But how does a student deal with all of these things against them?
I wake up, go to school, and if I have to work that day, I work until 10. I get home, and then if I don't have if I have a free day, an off day, then I typically use an hour or two to get work done that I haven't done in class.
It makes it harder for school. I would say not necessarily work, because I don't work every day. It's just kind of random where I may work back to back, but it's not every day. It's not all 7 days of the week. As long as I have off days, especially on the weekends when I don't have to literally be at school, but I still have capabilities of getting a few things done over the weekend, then balancing it isn't necessarily too bad. It's just something I'm trying to get used to.
When we talk about the struggles of people in school, it is always different for people. We can only scratch the surface of what these struggles are. Like when we talk about the teachers, there was never a point where we talked about every struggle that teachers have. It will be the same thing for students as well.
What motivates me is the fact that I get disciplinary actions happen at home if I don't perform well in school. I get my stuff taken away, and also just to kind of do good in school in general and get to college.
I also have the elective for the computer programming class and everything. These are the classes that not only have things that I'm decently good at, but I also have the people around me that help it make it be seem like a better place to be in. So I look forward to being in the better classes, the things that I excel at with my friends.
I don't really have too many ideas of extracurricular activities personally, and I find ways to make it as easy as possible for me throughout school and just to get to school in general. The only real problems I have are transportation.
Esports, especially with the recent the newly introduced schedule, boot on the throat, as she said, I think it's going to get a lot harder for my job to schedule me, and I'm definitely going to have to start working closer to 8 or 9 hours on the weekends.
Sort of, but not really. It's not like I'm into a specific group where I have to do things on specific days. I'm a video editor, so I do have the time to do so on my own will. But when I have other things to do, I kind of push that whole side plan, extracurricular out of the way, because I don't want that interrupting what I already have currently.
These stories show that teachers aren't the only people who deal with things outside of school. Students are misunderstood and often seen as lazy, not caring, and not willing to work. But a student falling behind does not mean that students do not care. It means they need support. Stress does affect these people outside of the classroom, and students being punished does not solve the issue. When schools listen and work together, students have a higher chance of succeeding. Student struggles do not define them, but how can we respond to there matters the most in the long run.